Waking up happy every morning is something many people dream about, but very few truly understand how to achieve. Most people wake up feeling tired, stressed, or already overwhelmed before the day even begins. The alarm rings, the mind starts racing, and suddenly the day feels like a long list of problems waiting to happen. But happiness in the morning is not something that only lucky people experience. It is a habit that can be built. The way you start your morning has a powerful influence on how the rest of your day unfolds. Your thoughts, your energy, your mood, and even your productivity are shaped in those first moments after you wake up. When you learn how to guide those moments with intention, you create a powerful foundation for a calm, focused, and energized day. Waking up happy is not about having a perfect life. It is about creating simple routines and mental habits that support your well-being. When you apply the right principles consistently, mornings can become one of the most peaceful and motivating parts of your day. The first powerful lesson for waking up happy every morning is learning to control your first thoughts of the day. Most people wake up and immediately allow their minds to drift toward worries, responsibilities, or unfinished tasks. They think about work, problems, deadlines, or stressful conversations that might happen later. This pattern instantly creates tension and anxiety before the day has even begun. However, your first thoughts are extremely important because they set the emotional tone for the entire day. If your mind starts with stress, the rest of the day often feels heavy. But if your mind begins with calm and gratitude, your brain moves into a more balanced state. Instead of jumping into worry, train yourself to pause for a moment after waking up and think about something positive. It could be something simple like feeling grateful for another day, appreciating your health, or remembering a goal you are excited to work toward. This small mental shift helps your brain release positive chemicals that improve mood and motivation. Over time, this habit becomes natural, and your mornings start with a sense of peace instead of pressure. The second lesson is creating a gentle and consistent waking routine. Many people begin their day in a chaotic way. They wake up suddenly, rush out of bed, check their phones immediately, and feel pressured to start moving as quickly as possible. This sudden transition shocks the body and mind, making it difficult to feel calm or happy. Instead, your morning should begin with a smoother and more intentional rhythm. Try to wake up at the same time each day, even on weekends if possible. Consistency helps regulate your internal body clock, which improves sleep quality and morning energy. When the alarm rings, avoid jumping up immediately. Take a few deep breaths and stretch your body gently. Allow your mind a few minutes to wake up naturally. These simple actions send signals to your nervous system that the day is starting in a relaxed and controlled way. A calm start creates emotional stability and reduces the feeling of being rushed. When your body and mind wake up gradually, it becomes much easier to feel focused and energized. The third lesson is avoiding negative digital stimulation in the first moments of the day. One of the most common habits today is grabbing the phone as soon as we wake up. People immediately check social media, messages, emails, or news updates. This behavior may feel harmless, but it often introduces stress and distraction before the brain has fully awakened. Notifications, messages, and online content can quickly overwhelm the mind with information, comparisons, and responsibilities. Instead of feeling calm, people begin their day reacting to the outside world. A happier morning comes from protecting your mental space during the early part of the day. Try to avoid looking at your phone for at least the first 20 to 30 minutes after waking up. Use this time to focus on yourself rather than external information. You might drink water, stretch, breathe deeply, or sit quietly for a few minutes. By delaying digital input, you give your mind time to establish clarity and emotional balance. This habit reduces stress and allows you to start your day feeling more present and in control. The fourth lesson is activating your body with gentle movement. Physical movement is one of the fastest ways to change your mood and increase energy levels. When you move your body, blood circulation improves and your brain releases endorphins, which are chemicals that naturally boost happiness. Many people think exercise has to be intense or time-consuming to be effective, but even small movements can make a big difference in the morning. A short walk, light stretching, yoga, or simple body movements can wake up your muscles and improve mental clarity. Movement also helps remove the groggy feeling that sometimes remains after sleep. When the body becomes active, the mind follows. Instead of feeling sluggish, you start to feel alert and capable. Regular morning movement also builds discipline and confidence because you begin the day by taking a positive action for your health. Over time, this routine strengthens both physical and mental well-being, making it easier to approach the day with energy and optimism. The fifth lesson focuses on creating a moment of quiet reflection or mindfulness. In a world filled with constant noise and distraction, moments of silence can be extremely powerful. After waking up, your mind is still in a calm and receptive state. This is an ideal time to practice mindfulness, meditation, or simple breathing exercises. Even 5 minutes of quiet reflection can reduce stress and improve emotional stability. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Notice the feeling of air moving in and out of your body. If your mind begins to wander, gently bring your attention back to your breath. This practice trains the brain to stay present rather than jumping constantly between worries about the future or regrets about the past. Mindfulness also helps you observe your thoughts without becoming controlled by them. Over time, this habit creates greater mental clarity and emotional resilience. Starting the day with a calm mind makes it much easier to handle challenges and remain focused throughout the day. The sixth lesson is setting a clear intention for the day. Many people move through their day without any clear direction. They react to tasks, messages, and demands without thinking about what truly matters. This reactive approach often creates stress and confusion. Instead, spend a few minutes in the morning deciding what kind of day you want to create. Ask yourself a simple question. What is one important thing I want to accomplish today? This could be related to work, personal growth, health, or relationships. Writing down 1 or 2 key priorities helps your brain focus its energy more effectively. Intentions are not about creating pressure or unrealistic expectations. They are about giving your day a sense of purpose. When you know what matters most, it becomes easier to manage distractions and stay productive. Even if unexpected events occur, you still have a guiding direction. This simple practice creates a sense of control and satisfaction because you are actively shaping your day rather than simply reacting to it. The seventh lesson is nourishing your body with healthy morning habits. What you consume in the morning can greatly influence your energy levels and mood. Many people skip breakfast or rely on sugary foods and caffeine to wake themselves up. While these choices may provide temporary energy, they often lead to energy crashes later in the day. A balanced morning routine should include hydration and nourishing food. Drinking a glass of water shortly after waking up helps rehydrate the body after several hours of sleep. Adding nutritious foods such as fruits, whole grains, or protein provides steady energy for the brain and muscles. Healthy nourishment supports stable blood sugar levels, which helps maintain consistent mood and concentration. When your body receives the fuel it needs, your mind can function more clearly. This creates a strong physical foundation for the rest of the day and prevents the fatigue that often leads to irritability or stress. The eighth and final lesson is practicing gratitude and positive reflection before starting your daily responsibilities. Gratitude is one of the most powerful tools for building happiness because it shifts your attention from what is missing to what is already present in your life. Every morning offers an opportunity to recognize small blessings that might otherwise be ignored. This could include your health, your family, opportunities to learn, or even simple comforts like a warm home or a peaceful morning. When you consciously acknowledge these positive aspects of life, your brain begins to focus more on abundance rather than lack. Research has shown that people who regularly practice gratitude experience higher levels of happiness, stronger relationships, and lower stress levels. You can build this habit by writing down 3 things you are grateful for each morning or simply reflecting on them quietly in your mind. This practice creates a positive emotional foundation that influences your actions and interactions throughout the day. Waking up happy every morning is not about forcing yourself to feel cheerful all the time. Life will always include challenges, responsibilities, and unexpected events. However, the way you begin your day determines how prepared you are to handle those challenges. When you start your morning with calm thoughts, healthy habits, and clear intentions, you create a powerful mental and emotional advantage. These small practices may seem simple, but their impact grows over time. By controlling your first thoughts, building a gentle routine, avoiding early digital distractions, moving your body, practicing mindfulness, setting intentions, nourishing your body, and cultivating gratitude, you transform your mornings into a source of strength rather than stress. Each day becomes an opportunity to reset your mindset and move forward with clarity and purpose. When these habits become consistent, happiness in the morning no longer feels like a rare moment. It becomes a natural part of your life, guiding you toward calmer, more focused, and more energized days. Another powerful practice that supports happy mornings is preparing the night before. Many people underestimate how much the evening affects the quality of the next morning. When your night is rushed, filled with screens, or filled with stress, your mind carries that tension into the next day. However, when you prepare calmly before sleeping, you allow your mind to rest and reset. Simple actions like organizing your workspace, planning your tasks for the next day, or choosing what you will wear in the morning remove small sources of stress. When you wake up and everything feels organized, your mind naturally feels lighter. Your morning becomes smoother because you already know what your priorities are. Good sleep habits also play an important role in waking up happy. Going to bed at a consistent time, reducing screen exposure before sleep, and allowing your body enough rest improves both mood and mental clarity. When the body receives proper rest, the mind becomes more resilient, making it easier to face the day with positivity. Another important idea is learning to slow down your mornings instead of rushing through them. Many people treat mornings as a race against time. They hurry to get ready, rush through breakfast, and immediately dive into responsibilities. This creates stress that carries throughout the entire day. Instead, try to design a morning that allows space for calm moments. Even 10 extra minutes can make a meaningful difference. When you move through your routine with awareness instead of urgency, your mind remains steady and focused. Slow mornings help you become more present, allowing you to appreciate simple experiences such as sunlight, fresh air, or a quiet cup of tea. These small moments of peace create emotional balance and help you begin the day with gratitude rather than pressure. Finally, remember that happiness in the morning grows through consistency, not perfection. Some mornings will still feel difficult. You might feel tired, distracted, or unmotivated. This is completely normal. The goal is not to have perfect mornings every day, but to continue practicing healthy habits that support your well-being. Over time, these small actions create powerful changes in your mindset. When you repeat positive routines day after day, your brain begins to expect calm and focus instead of stress. Slowly, mornings transform from something you simply survive into something you genuinely enjoy. Each sunrise becomes a fresh opportunity to reset your thoughts, renew your energy, and move forward with purpose. When you protect your mornings and treat them with intention, you are not just improving the beginning of your day, you are improving the quality of your entire life.